Hellraiser 2022. Hell yeah. I just got to watch this finally. Had time to sit down and watch it. And very surprisingly, this was near the top of my list for October movies, right under Halloween ends. Man, wow. Um, okay, so let's see what Hulu has to say before I give my trip. A reinvention of Clive Barker's 1987 horror classic from director David Bruckner, in which a young woman struggling with addiction comes into possession of an ancient puzzle box, unaware that its purpose is to summon the Cenobites, a group of sadistic supernatural beings from another dimension. That is accurate for the most part, yeah. So, Odessa Azian, if I start her name right, she's Riley in this, and she's the young woman in question. We follow her as she comes into contact with this box. And yeah, she has addiction problems, and she only half cares. I thought that'd be like I get that my negatives, but yeah, she only half cares, and leads to a whole thing with her brother, who, by the way, how did it take this long? It's a Clive Barker movie. How did it take this long for us to have like a gay character? But yeah, her brother's gay, and he has a boyfriend, and so yeah, and she plays with the mid configuration as everyone does, and of course this calls Pinhead and Jamie Clayton. As I said in the trailer, I've never felt these things for Pinhead before, but maybe it's because I like Jamie Clayton. She was perfect in this. My goodness, she was better than the last two dudes to play Pinhead. She's not Doug Bradley, but she's pretty damn close. While, as I said in the trailer, she was unsettling with her voice and the dialogue they gave her. My goodness, man. Like, wow. She was a good Pinhead, and by the way, she was a good Pinhead or Hell Priestess. And by the way, if you watch the movie with the subtitles, she is referred to as Pinhead, so I'll refer to her as such, even if Clive Barker don't like it. But yes, Clive Barker's return is noted here. Like, my goodness, a lot of sexy sex stuff, a lot of pleasure and pain. Like, those buzzwords are back: pleasure, pain, hell, flesh. Only Pinhead says none of them, not one. So all the other characters. So yeah, and she comes across the mid configuration, and through her boyfriend, who I wasn't sure about for most of the movie, and I'll leave it there. And we see in the opening, basically the trailer, with that dude who looks like Rod Sterling. His name is Voight. He's like an evil Rod Sterling. Yeah, the trailer is basically the opening of the movie, and then he didn't show up until way, way later. And I'll say this: why was I surprised that the Cenobites' religious symbol is basically a dick? Speaking of which, Chatterer. I believe I saw the Chatterer's dick, and it looks exactly how you think it looks. Yeah, but aside from the Chatterer, most of the Cenobites were women, not just Pinhead. So yeah, each and every one was effective, man. And like I said, Jamie Clayton, wow. The acting was great across the board. The whole movie, Jamie Clayton, she brought it. She brought it, man. Like, I didn't really think about Doug Bradley watching her. That's saying something. So yeah. So this Rod Sterling-esque dude we see in the beginning, and, he's he tricks dude into solving it. He does. You see the familiar change, and then that's it for him for a while until later on. And we follow Riley and her friends and everything. And her addiction is mentioned. Like, this is an element. When I found out about that, I was kind of mixed on, because I've seen it before a lot in horror movies, like Boogeyman 2, Raimi's Boogeyman 2. That was the theme there. I liked it there because I hadn't seen it before, but that was so long ago. I've seen it in so many movies. It makes a hell of a horror movie, but I've seen it so many times, And I was worried that it'd take me out of it, and it didn't. But they also didn't like put it in your face down your throat or anything, you know. But yeah, they talked about and everything. Her friends are good friends. They don't drink when she's around. But her boyfriend does. Even gets her to drink, you know. And her brother's just worried about her. I mean, my goodness, man. I'm trying not to spoil, cause my goodness, wow. Like the effects, fantastic. The Cenobites have ditched the leather for flesh, which is how you see Chira's dick. You know, uh, like all the effects are mostly prosthetic and they're fantastic. Even chains look great, and they haven't looked great in New Phone, and they haven't looked great in so long. Those chains look fantastic. The giant one at the end, I'm not so sure, but the rest of them look great. Uh, and then like it is, like I said, mostly practical, and that's it. The acting is good, the effects are good, uh, the score fantastic as well. Sorry, the score is fantastic as well. Uh, it's paced pretty well, And unlike past Hellraiser movies, this is actually a Hellraiser movie. It was conceived as a Hellraiser movie. That's 2 in a row now. Can we keep that going? And of course, this is better than Judgment. Hell of a lot better than Revelations. It's better than most movies in this franchise, quite honestly. It is. And it's legitimately unsettling and unnerving. Up until this movie, no Hellraiser movie has really scared me or nerved me. Maybe not. Maybe the first one came close, but this one, damn, wow. I'm just sitting there in awe the whole time. Watch this movie. Oh yes, it has such sights to show you. Thank you for watching.